They're here. They are here. Listen, Scarborough Guildwood is going to be seeing my face. I am going to be out there. Let me tell you, this is bigger than the regular party politics. Well, I'm not here to play party politics. I came in this to get rid of and to kick out the corruption, to get rid of the communism that has been allowed to roll up on the shores of Canada and take a front seat. Hey, my brother, and take a front seat in Parliament. And all of those members of Parliament that allowed Trudeau and allowed Jagmeet to just let Canadians' lives just roll over like it's nothing. Do not think for one moment that everybody was fooled. You might still have a lot of them still locked into this loyalty to a party and not seeing that this party is walking them and marching them down to enslavement. A lot of you called a lot of what we were saying in 2020 conspiracy theories. They're right here, and yet still you're making excuses for them. Yet still you're willfully blind in seeing what's in front of you. And some of you are just prideful. You don't want to admit that you're wrong. And some of you say you're fighting for our children and you're fighting for everybody, yet still you cannot seem to come along and come together for the greater good. So trust me. Let me tell you, I want to give a big shout out to the donator from Saskatchewan. I spoke with the person. They're like, you know what, no need to big me up. No need to tag me. Their words specifically said, when I saw your post and I see what you're doing, I wish I could do what you do. I don't know how you do it, Lady-O. And I sat down and I asked the Most High, how much should I donate? And the voice said to me, give her what you would wish you would have if you were in her shoes. That is what the response was to me. The response from the donor that was able to donate funds for me to get these signs posted and be able to get in contact with the printers, and it was done in 24 hours. They said, when I sat down and I asked the Most High, we have a lot of people spread, and this is from Saskatchewan, not right here in Toronto. We have all these people rallying around in Toronto, and I got a donor outside of Toronto who saw the need of sending somebody in Parliament up there. They didn't care that it wasn't even in their riding, much less their province. They sent it from Saskatchewan because they said, how we affect change one way, we can affect change every way. And they see the bigger picture. The person in Saskatchewan saw the bigger picture that we need as many people in Parliament that's independent. And what was placed on that person's heart when they was contemplating how much to donate, the words that they said that came to them was, give her what you would wish someone would give you if you were in her position, doing what she was doing, boldly stepping out and being the change instead of complaining about the change. So in respecting the person's identity, I am not going to tag them, but thank you so much for that donation, and your donation set things in motion, and now the signs were just delivered to me. This is less than 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. The signs were just delivered to me. We got different, and then we got the different sizes. So now we're going to get the wood peg. Thank you to the donor and to the print shop that got the proofs, got their people to work on it first thing this morning, and it's now delivered to me. So now we just got to get, and they did the smaller version, so I have the wires. Now it's just to get the wood, the pegs, and now we're out. So those that said they wanted to volunteer, there's some that I'm going to reach out to that is in the Scarborough Guildwood area that want to volunteer to put these in the ground. So these are going to be up. They're going to be in strategic places. And I thank the donor all the way from Saskatchewan that made this possible in less than 24 hours. Could you imagine what else we can do in 24 hours when we stop the dividing and we see the big picture? So I thank that donor in Saskatchewan for seeing the big picture and just being obedient to what is on your heart, on aligning yourself with an energy and a movement that is about transparency, authenticity, integrity. This is Lady O. Stay in action with faith and possibility. Walk in and protect your light. Your purpose will find you. Say what you mean and mean what you say. But anyhow, this is Serious Live. So I got some messages from some residents in Guildwood, more south in the Scarborough Golf Club area, that my signs are being taken up. This is one of the beautiful, ugly sides of politics that I guess the regular folks don't know. And you know, we like to say we're Canadians, and Canadians act a certain way. Apparently, in this political race, as much as people want to say, oh, we're not like America, we're not dirty like America, we don't do all this. Well, in the political arena, they play dirty. I don't know who it is, but all I gotta say is I had 4 signs, and I'm going to show you the locations where I had 4 signs. And where I put my signs, because my signs came late, so I'm just following and seeing where everybody's putting their signs, and I have the map of Guildwood writing, so I'm also doing, strategic strategy, putting stuff in high volume, high trafficked area. And I put 4 signs down because there's also signs there. There was PC signs with Carmen Wilson. There was PPP signs with James. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I do not want to disrespect what the last name sounds like. But it's a long last name. But all I know his first name is James. And I put my signs down. And someone said, Lady O, you only have 1 sign left. Your other signs were taken up, but guess whose signs were left? PC signs were left, and PPC sign was left. But my independent signs are gone. So I'm going to show you the area, and I also saw it too. It was on Nielsen. One of my signs were removed because I know exactly where they were, and I got calls, and I start telling my people, if you ever see whoever's doing it, take a picture. Because people, the next morning, actually I got some feedback, like, oh, I saw your signs, right? I'm like, thank you. And then they're like, your signs are gone. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. So I came and I drove to take a look for myself. So apparently I am being somewhat effective in my independent candidacy framework and movement. So much so that my signs are being messed with and taken down and removed. And my signs are in the same areas of everybody else's, but mine is being removed and theirs are standing. You figure that out. www.opaday.ca. Get to know me and get to know why my signs might be a problem for party politicians or members of political groups. www.opaday.ca. Get to know me. On election day, vote Opaday. www.opaday.ca. Stay in action, faith and possibility. Walk in and protect your light. Your purpose will find you. Say what you mean and live like you mean what you say. It's not gonna stop me. Hey yo, it's Lady O. I am gonna be quick. I have to document this. It's not the first, so I'm out and about just collecting the signs tonight because tomorrow is going to be a pretty crazy full day for me. And I remember I recorded to you before that my signs were being taken. So far tonight, we have 5 small lawn signs. The wire signs have been taken, and 3 big signs have been taken. And now this is what's been done to my sign. Someone has come and they've sliced my sign. Gonna show you clean cut. It's pretty dark. Do you have your? Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you have your phone to give some light, but it's a clean slice. Clean slice of my sign. Okay, pass me your phone. Thanks. I appreciate it. So, just want to get some light here. Clean slice. This is now vandalism. Clean slice. Clean slice. Cut in. So this is not accidental. Someone's come and they've cut, and this is not the first one. I'm just saying, let me just document this one because now it's a pattern. So this was intentional. It's the first one, okay, accident, but now a different location, same thing. Clean slice. Right? This is the games that they play. Say, I'm an independent. I'm not a big time, but PPCs is still there. NDPs is still here. Mine is sliced. And it's not the first one that's been vandalized that we've come across tonight. Here you go. But I just needed to document that. I just need to document it. And this is just me being independent. Little old lady-o. Right? Not a career politician, a mom. Right? And this is the vandalism that has already been taking place. But whoever is doing this, because all you do is you empower individuals like me. And we're here for the greater good. And you're out here vandalizing. And you wonder why you are being attacked. You wonder why you are being attacked. The individuals and the energies you need to put towards that, you're putting it towards the very help that's here to stand on guard for you and your children. You're going around vandalizing my signs. It's okay. My donations and my donors are the ones that supported this, and I want my donors to see what occurred. So when I run again asking for donations, you have the documentation from 2021 as to what I'm speaking about. So this is Lady O. Stay in action with faith and possibility. Walk in and protect your light. Your purpose will find you. Say what you mean and live like you mean what you say. Canada is in a bag of mess, and its citizens are going around vandalizing the very help that's here to assist. Boy, oh boy,